So I have these 4 pictures that relate to this illustration, and this is the section that I want you, these are the drawings I want you to have on there. So when I take a look at this image, I have this character at the top. I have this character here. Let's see if I can, that one. Got this sitting down cat character. And this little mouse character down here at the end. So those are the 4 pictures that you want to take in order to get to your image. And then in Acrobat, when you go to File, Create, it gives you a number of ways to make a file, which is pretty nice. It's updated its functions and combine files into a single PDF file. So I click this. It gives me this blank window. It kind of interrupts the previous PDF that I had opened up, portable document file. It says add by clicking or dragging the images right here on the section here. So if I go through the pictures that I have, for some reason it has to be saved to a separate file folder. So that's what I have over here. So when I click and drag this over, it takes a second, but it'll show up onto here. And some files that are native to Photoshop or Illustrator, sometimes they can't be written, so they have to be saved as a JPEG. And there's quick ways that you can do it. So you can drag them all over this way. So I'm just demonstrating that. It'll show you a magnifying glass option and a trash can. So if I trash them all, you can see that's what's happening here. Because what I can do is I can come over to this file and Shift key and grab all of them. If I grab one with the Command key, I can grab ones that are not together and then just drag all of these over at one time. And these little windows, thumbnails that you see are what's being placed over here. So I'm just going to arrange them in the proper order that they appeared in the action file there. And down in the lower right corner there's a little zoom in function that you can zoom in to see your image a little bit closer to make sure it's what you want. You have a scroll bar to the right, and you also have a picture right in there, so you can increase or just zoom up. This won't work until it's actually a PDF file. So right now I have 4 pictures. I'm just going to backtrack this up and just go ahead and click on the word combine up here, or you also have the file up here, so you can say create the PDF. You have another full functions, but I'm just going to keep it simple with the combine. It'll take a moment. It jumps through, and now I have 4 pages that allow me to use the function that comes through this. So depending on your picture style, you can crop them later. That's another function of the PDF format, but this will give you this functionality here. So when you're finished, you have icons here, but I'm just going to go to this window to save it. And it'll show you some of the previous places if you've done it a few times. It has reduced the file. It doesn't give you too many functions as far as working with that, but I'm just going to click on it for starters, and it shows some of the previous sections. So I have the Junior Share file right here. I'm going to choose a different folder just so I can go through this window. If it's closed, this triangle makes it shorter or smaller. And I can actually go into the function of the network, clicking on it to here, find the share folder, here's the animation, and inside here I'll put a functionality. So this will be a folder. And so I'll create that. So now I have a folder within this animation. And what I'd like you to do is to put your last name in this case. And down below it has the PDF file, so I'm just going to keep that and click Save. And that's all there is to it. So when you're finished, just go back in, take a look at the folder just to make sure that you have it. Here's the animation, here's the folder, here's this piece. If I click through here, it shows me all 4 pieces. If I hit the space bar, it makes it larger, and then I have to, don't use the arrows because it'll send you through the menus, but you can zoom in this way and be all set with that. So just using Acrobat for the PDF, taking the pictures with your camera, and then being able to produce this file is what you're up against.